But I want to focus on this segment, understanding the priority and the goal of planning. The most evident reality in life is change. So write this statement down. The only stability and security you have in life is change. It's a paradox. I repeat, the only security and stability you have in life is change. Paradox. In essence, the only guarantee you have in life is transition. I can guarantee you things will change. That's a guarantee. Therefore, we must understand then that change cannot be avoided by any human or by anything in creation. Plants are changing every second. Animals are changing every second. Rivers are changing every second. You can never put your feet in the same place in a river. Never. Because the river is like life. It's always moving. Therefore, change is something we got to live with. So here is my challenge to everyone under the sound of my voice. If you cannot manage change, you will never manage life. Young people, please write this down. If you cannot manage change, you cannot manage life. So I've come to a conclusion. Here's my conclusion. Life is simply a series of changes. You used to be 10, remember? You used to wear size 6. Oh, to dream again. You used to have hair. I mean yours. You used to not have breasts. You used to hate boys. I'm talking to the girls now. Only the girls. Change. How many of you have walked into the closet and just dreamt? Oh, to put that on again. And the problem is, you are so psychologically damaged, you still keep it. Somehow you dream somewhere in the future that somehow, by a miracle of God intervening on earth, you will wear that dress again. I got news for you. It's over. Give it away. Bless somebody. Some of you are depressed when you go shopping lately because you got to go to the wrong rack. You call it the wrong rack, and the attendant says it is the right rack now. Change. Life is simply what? A series of changes. You used to be married. Husband died. Wife died. Got a divorce. Your kids used to be home worshiping you as a parent. They're gone. Your son used to come to you for advice. He's getting advice now from his friends. A series of changes. And this is why life is so difficult, because we don't want things to change. The only way to stop changing is to stop living. And that is why our declaration for this year is very important. The Lord said to me, we are entering a season of drastic changes, and therefore this year is considered the year of change and new beginnings. Write this statement down. The most common word that will be used in this season in your life is change. It's already being used by many of you. Your job, your status, your relationships, your business, your career, your position will change. So don't anchor yourself to nothing in this season. You will find yourself literally having to retool your life. You will have to go back to school, some of you, to learn things you never knew, because things changed on you. You may need to take up a career that you hated before, and now you fall in love with. Change. Why? Because the law of life is changed. I'm going to make a statement. I want you to get this CD so you can remember these statements. Number one, change is the law of life, and those who look only to the past or the present are certain to miss the future. Even the present cannot be trusted, because it just left you a moment ago. Second note to write down: if you want to make enemies, try to change something in your life. People don't want to change, and they don't want you to change, and they don't want things to change. And so the moment you meet a person who wants to change things, enemies are automatically created. And therefore, I want to read a statement from Dwight Eisenhower, who was the President of the United States, a powerful military general. I love this statement. He said, I quote, "Neither a wise man nor a brave man lies down on the tracks of history to wait for the train of the future to run over him." I like that. In other words, if you don't wake up, brother, and realize that what you got, you ain't going to have tomorrow, and what you claim may not be yours next month, and if you don't get out of the road saying, I ain't never going to change, the future will run you over. Therefore, your life is not in your past. It's in your future. So spend more time focusing on where your life is. Where's your life? The future. And what we're focusing on in this series is that you got to plan your future.